Assalamu alaikum. Hello, how are you, everybody? I believe everybody is doing good. Uh, Today we are going to take a class of grade 5. The subject is Islam and Moral Education, Chapter 3. Our today's topic is dignity of labor. Dignity of labor. So, before discussion, we need to know what is labor and what is the dignity of labor. Labor is work. Labor is work or toil or industry, etc. So simply, labor is work, toil, industry, etc. Now actually the labor or the work, everything comes under work. Like I'm a teacher, I'm teaching. This teaching is also kind of work. So the person who is working in a house, he or she is also a worker. A writer is also a worker. He is writing. So his writing is work. So any action comes under work. Now, the labor which can be converted by the monetary value is an action of labor. Now, the significance of labor is, it actually came from the Quran. The Holy Quran says, "Laisa lil insani illa ma sa'a." There is nothing for human except what he strives for. That means we have to strive for something, we have to try something, we have to do by ourselves. If we do not do, if we do not work, we cannot get anything. The creation of Allah is vast, and He has given everything. Now we have to earn them, we have to collect them. Allah has created, Allah gave everything, we have to collect them. And for the collection, for earning, it can be money, it can be food, it can be anything. For earning, we have to move, we have to work. So Allah says, you cannot get anything if you do not try for that. So you are a student, you are trying for your best result. If you don't try, your result will not be good at all. So we have to try. Also there is instruction of Almighty Allah in the Quran, وَإِذَا قُضِيَتِ الصَّلَاةُ فَانْتَشِرُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ. When your salah, Fajr prayer is over, فَانْتَشِرُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ, you spread, you go fil ardi in the land of the min fadlillah, and you search the bounties of Allah or the ni'amat of Allah. That means we have to work. We have to work. There is a hadith. The hadith says that kasabul halal faridatun ba'dal faridati. Earning halal rizq is bounden, mandatory, ba'dal faridati, after a bounden duty. That means after prayer is bounden duty. After that bounden duty, we have another bounden duty, which is earning for the halal provisions or the halal rizq. That means everybody has to work. Now, everybody cannot do everything. So, I will do my job, you will do your job. And some other people will do their job also. I am a teacher, so I am teaching. This is my job, this is my work, this is my action, I have to do it. Now, I need some people who can provide me some food. I cannot be a farmer at the same time. Or I cannot produce this cloth. I need some tailors, some workers who will make this cloth for me. So I'm doing my job. The tailors, they are doing their own job. The farmers, they are doing their own job. So everybody doing their own job in their own places. I'm giving my money to them and purchasing their products of their labor and purchasing that. So it doesn't mean that they are my servant. It doesn't mean that they are my slaves. Rather, they are selling something. They are like kind of their businessman, and we are the buyer. We are buying their labors. So from that point of view, there is the question of dignity of labor. Dignity means honor, respect for the labor, for the work. Any work is respectable, honorable. So, for example, there is a servant. She is servant at your home, and she is cleaning the room, cleaning everything, the homestead. She is cleaning. So she has also dignity. We have to respect them, and we have to pay them because she is working. The person who is working in my farm or in my business, we have to respect them and give their due wages. Also, we have to take care of them. This is called dignity of labor. So no work is small. Everybody is working. Everybody is working. So there are two types of labor. One is physical labor and it is mental labor. So the thing I am now doing as a teacher, it is my mental labor. And there are some people in the society who are selling their physical labor. So both the labor are dignified, honorable, and respectable. You know, Hazrat Adam alayhi salatu wasalam, he was a simply farmer. He was a simply farmer. He is not honorable, he is not respectable, he is respectable and honorable. Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, he was a shepherd. He was a shepherd. Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, in his early age, he was a shepherd boy, a cowboy. So Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam is not respectable as he was a shepherd. He is also respectable. So we have to respect the work of anybody. So this is the teaching and the lesson of today's subject matter of the topic, dignity or the honor or respect for labor. Now, there is a hadith where Prophet Muhammad said, your servants are your brothers, or can be sisters. So your servant, male servant or female servant, are your brothers and sisters. Muhammad said, you should give them same food as you eat. Not different food. The food you are eating, you have to give them the same food. Not lower food for them. They should be given the dress as you wear, the same dress. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam made it true in his own life. He had servants also, but he gave them the same food and same clothes for them. Help in their work. We have to help in their work. If there is so much workload, then we have to help them out and do not cause them suffer in their work. You know, sometimes because of their physical inability or if their health is not okay, then they cannot carry out all the orders. But the master or the head landlord or the house owner punish them so severely. It is unjustified. This is not okay at all. We cannot torture them. We cannot punish them. Also, we cannot give them such burden that they cannot bear it. If we have to give certain assignments and some certain works to them, then of course we have to help them. Or we should give additional workers to carry out the whole works. Show them honor. Yes, of course, we have to respect them. And we should appreciate them. We should thank them. We should thank them. And if they are aged, older than me, older than you, you should offer and wish them salam, assalamu alaikum. A she slave is coming to your home, give them salam, assalamu alaikum, because she is older than you. So we have to give them salam. Not only that, we have to respect their family members. Sometimes servant brings her children, young children, with them at your home. We have to respect them also, honor them also. We should should have some sympathy to their children also. So, and finally, we should give them their salary or the wages in time, as hadith goes that Autul ajira ajrahu qabla an yajaffa arakahu. Give the wages of the laborers before their sweat is dried out. That means when they finish their work, immediately you give them their wages or the salary. Now you can see here we have written, I think you can see here, how can we show, or how can you show dignity of labor? Or how can we respect any work or respect a worker? Number one, we have to respect the workers. Respect them. Respect their work. Also, respect the workers. Talk to them nicely. Talk to them nicely. And behave with them nicely and softly. Don't give them so much burden. Don't be so rude to them. So we have to respect them. We should give them salam. And we have to help them. Provide the same food and clothes. The food you are eating, give them the same food. And you should, if they are house worker, then of course we have to give them the same food. And also we have to give them the clothes we are buying for ourselves. We should give them the same clothes. Not to overburden them with workload. So we should not give them overburden, so much burden that they cannot bear it. Okay. And help, number D is help in their words. If we have to, sometimes work's load so much, in the season, if there is a season that you should do within a certain limit of time, then you have to give them huge workload. In that case, we have to help them. We can help by ourselves, or we can, already we said that, we can give additional workers to solve the problem, or additional workers to work out the total seasonal works. And already we said, respect, number E, respect their families. That means family. We have to respect the family members. If they have children, minor children, we should not despise them. We should not hate them. We can play with their children, no problem. And we can teach them how to be clean. We can teach them how to give salam. We should teach them the manner. So this is how we can show the dignity of labor. So the students, the question here is, what is the dignity of labor? This is your question. It may be very much important for your board exam. And the significance. Most important question for 6 marks. Explain the definition of dignity of labor, or what is the dignity of labor, for 1 mark. And for 5 marks, here write 5 sentences about how you can show the dignity of labor. So these are the 5 sentences. For 5 sentences, 5 marks. And for the definition, 1 mark, total 6 marks. This is kind of descriptive questions. So we are teaching as per the board questions, the pattern of the questions that come in the board. We are teaching like that. So I hope that everybody will learn this and you can note down this, okay? And inshallah you will do the best in your forthcoming exam. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.